nutrition with results professional food coaching. We're the nutritionist for your active lifestyle. I'd like to take a minute today and answer some questions that were recently submitted to us online. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out to us on social media, email, or by phone. You can find all of our contact information at resultsfoodcoaching.com. If you're interested in individualized help, schedule a 15-minute complimentary phone consultation to see if our nutrition services are right for you. Simply go to our website for more information. You're right, Dave. Just because a fat is healthy doesn't mean we can go hog wild on it. In terms of grams of fat per meal, this varies person to person based on a variety of factors. One thing to keep in mind though is portion size. A lot of people are surprised to find that one serving of avocado isn't one avocado or a half of an avocado, but one serving is actually a quarter of an avocado. So understanding what one serving is can be helpful in making sure we're not overdoing it and overeating healthy sources of fat. The following are all one serving of healthy fat: 15 pistachios, 10 almonds, 5 walnuts, 1.5 teaspoons of oil, and 10 olives. Depending on your goals, the number of servings of healthy fats you need at a meal vary. Meals on the go tend to lack vegetables and be very hefty servings of carbohydrates. When eating out, I like to keep two things in mind. One is to add veggies wherever possible, and the second is to be mindful of the quantity and quality of carbohydrates at our meals. At Panda Express, I recommend adding or subbing rice for a mixed steamed vegetable and avoiding fried entrees. At Taco Bell, their fresco menu have more minimally processed items. At In-N-Out, I recommend getting your hamburger protein style. You can also do this at different sandwich shops. You just get the contents of your sandwich wrapped in lettuce. At Jamba Juice, to make sure we're not getting too much sugar, make sure to order a small and add a vegetable and a protein. So one veggie I like to add to smoothies is spinach or kale, and in terms of proteins, 2 additions you can make are Greek yogurt or a protein powder. There are many benefits for opting for fat in dairy. For one, fat is needed to metabolize vitamin D. So even though fat is present in non-fat dairy, our body is not able to metabolize and utilize the vitamin D without a source of fat. If you simply prefer non-fat dairy, make sure you're adding a source of healthy fats in addition to your dairy product, like nuts or seeds. Another benefit to having fat included in dairy is that it keeps us feeling full and satiated. This means that we're much more satisfied after our meal or snack when there is fat. A lot of my clients find that eating a half of a cup of whole milk yogurt is much more satisfying than eating 1 cup of non-fat yogurt. Macros can be easily calculated using most food logging apps like MyFitnessPal or Lose It. However, there is no secret macro breakdown that is going to guarantee you results. Your total intake and the quality of the foods you're eating are much more important than knowing the percent of calories that came from a particular macro. You'd be better served by focusing on eating high-quality, balanced meals that make you feel great. In regards to meal timing, it just depends. Everyone is different and there is no one right way to eat. When we eat 2 or 3 large meals spread throughout the day, our blood sugar is poorly controlled. There are many benefits to shifting a portion of a large meal to a snack or a smaller meal throughout the day. One thing to keep in mind though is that simply adding snacks to your meals may cause weight gain if you don't take into account modifying other factors of your large meals. A good guide for meal size and composition is to follow the plate method. Half of your plate should be a vegetable, raw or cooked. A quarter of your plate should be a protein, like meat, fish, eggs, or tofu. And the last quadrant of your plate should be a complex carbohydrate, like whole grains, beans, potatoes, or fruit. If you make a ball with your fist, this is a good visual guide to 1 serving of carbohydrate. The one time nutrition tends to deviate from what we may know to be true is actually pre-workout. So prior to a workout, we want to focus on eating simple carbs and minimizing protein and fiber as they slow digestion. Simple carbs include fruit and dried fruit, and these are preferable because they're the most easily digested and easily utilized sources of energy. They're quick energy for our body to use during a workout. A piece of fruit with almonds or a half of a peanut butter and jelly sandwich are all great pre-workout options. Post-workout, we want to make sure that we're adequately refueling our body with a source of protein, like eggs, edamame, or a protein shake. The only ingredients I would recommend completely avoiding are trans fats and industrialized seed oils like canola oil, vegetable oil, soybean oil, and corn oil. These are damaging fats that are primarily found in processed and packaged foods. These types of fats are highly processed and are inflammatory to our bodies. This is important to know because all chronic diseases are linked to inflammation. Aside from that, there is no one food that everyone should avoid for good health. The key to a balanced diet is variety. That being said, if there is a food that you have a known intolerance or sensitivity to, it's best to avoid these foods. Spaghetti with meat sauce is great for the whole family. I like to take a jarred sauce and jazz it up with ground meat and veggies like onions, grated carrots, grated zucchinis, bell pepper, and mushrooms. I'll add a meat or sometimes go meatless, and this is an item that the entire family can enjoy that you know is packed with veggies. Another great option is barbecue. So you can throw a protein, vegetables, and a starch like corn on the barbecue and have an entire meal and a lot of variety that your whole entire family can enjoy. Eating healthy doesn't have to come with a big price tag. When meat and fish go on sale, this is a great time to stock up and freeze for future use. Meats can be kept in the freezer for 6 months to a year, depending on how they're stored. Pantry staples like tuna and beans are also inexpensive items that I love to keep on hand for a nutritious meal. A lot of people are also surprised to find that frozen vegetables are a very nutritious source of vitamins, minerals, and fibers, as long as they're not doused in butter and cheese sauces. So these are all great items to keep on hand. Thanks for your time today. I hope you found this information helpful. Again, please don't hesitate to reach out to us at resultsfoodcoaching.com for any of your nutrition needs. We're here to help you.